emerging technology aiding in the process of criminal investigation nowadays?
So, criminal investigation is the process that takes place prior to the trial. It is beginning at the moment when the offence is committed and is either going through the information to the police or otherwise than the police report. This is the procedure. Police gets the information with respect to the offence in case of a cognizable offence or in case of non-cognizable through the magistrate, who then asks them to continue with the investigation. The process of investigation is something entirely in the hands of the police, but police has to at every stage of finding out newer details corroborate it with such evidence which can be proved beyond reasonable doubt in the court of law. So this is our first basic premise. Now when you talk about emerging technology, we fall back upon the forensic sciences and the various scientific and medical developments that have happened over the particular past century and more, wherein we can rely upon such breakthroughs like DNA, and then of course we have the fingerprints, we also have footprint technology, etc. Now if I refer to instances where we talk about fingerprint in particular, then what we can think is that there is a new scientific development through softwares. They are able to, and this is not just AI, this is not artificial intelligence, but this is softwares which are able to discern more substantial information based upon what all is the finding of the fingerprint. So for example, where the finger has been earlier to the place where the print is found, what all things the print has touched upon. On that basis, they perform the inductive and deductive reasoning process, and they are able to give a closer idea of who the target or who the suspected persons may be. This is a process that no doubt helps the investigation process because the police is able to narrow down their search. Despite that, it is not something which can be held to be of a very high level evidence such that can be used in the court of law. So definitely new emerging technology is helping police in trying to make their case on the side of the prosecution much stronger, because on the basis of those evidences they can zero down on the suspect. They will be able to then go for further investigation and maybe have some corroboration of the further facts. At the same time, they will be able to utilize the information given by the forensic expert. However, you cannot make the forensic expert to stand as expert witness on that account in the court of law. So this is the opinion that I hold. The new emerging technology helps in investigative process, but as far as the proving in the court of law is concerned, it cannot be relied upon as a sole basis of evidence. It is immensely useful when it comes to zeroing down or trying to narrow down the suspect and to pinpoint on exactly what all may have happened. For example, the time of the death that is happening. We give a window as to what that time period may be, and then you corroborate it with other instances like who all were the last persons, probably the last seen theory and things like that. Or for that matter, when we talk about juveniles, we talk about the bone density. Again, we give a window of a couple of years that the age of the person is probably within the age bracket of 70 to 90. So it is not necessarily a clear-cut pinpointed evidence that is there, but we get a window, and that helps us to narrow down on things. So on that basis, I can say that no doubt it is immensely helpful, but we cannot blindly rely upon it. Also, we must realize that all these softwares and technologies are based upon human experience, and they are, if you talk about softwares, then even things like artificial intelligence, they are all based upon algorithms, and we should not lose sight of the fact that these algorithms are creation of the human mind. Whatever you put in as an input, on that basis you will get the results. So human error is there, and criminal law deals with human conduct and human behavior, and with reference to how the human behavior is being, what is the reaction of the human behavior. We cannot make straight-jacketed formula for that. We must allow room for discretion. We must allow room for things that humans are capable of, which you need not necessarily be able to gauge or judge. So that bit of a balancing effect needs to be undertaken.